Well, good evening, everybody. This is really an exciting time, and I trust that you were not too busy to join us this evening. I was meeting with one of my accountability partners this morning, Peter, and we were having a chat, and he was talking about or wanting to have insights in terms of what the talk was all about. And I said to Peter, well, actually, I would also like to have some of those insights. And as I've been really considering some of the obstacles that face us on a day-to-day basis, this phrase, too busy, became very, very evident. In fact, I would say it's probably the number one reason that people actually miss out on opportunity in life. They're too busy doing something. And I'm going to share, hopefully, a few insights with you. And I'm sure the panel are going to have some great things to share with us after the session. So once I've completed my talk, we will be joined by a panel who will discuss and share some of their insights with you. And I'm looking forward to listening to what they have to share. And that's going to be hosted by Terence Ogle, our partner from Johannesburg, South Africa. So the title this evening, Too Busy. I don't know if you've ever used those words in your life before. And if you are the little saint who has never used those words, I'm sure that you've heard many other people declare that they are too busy. I remember when I was growing up that the adults will say things like, I'm busy right now. You know, we never knew what they were busy doing. I think perhaps they were busy breathing, but they were certainly too busy to pay attention to what our needs were in the moment. They used to say it's things like, I'm busy, can't you see I'm busy? And we used to always wonder, well, what are you actually busy with? Maybe they heard the phrase, if you want something done, give it to a busy person. And of course, they wanted to be the person that people gave things to do. So they would declare that they were busy. But the real question is, what were they busy doing? You know, sometimes we busy on a phone call. We busy in a meeting. We busy doing the dishes. Well, maybe not. We busy cooking. We busy driving to work. In fact, most times we busy waiting. We busy waiting for the alarm clock to go off so we can get up in the morning and stand and wait for the kettle to boil. So we're busy waiting for the kettle to boil. We then make the cup of tea and we're busy waiting for the tea to brew. And then we're busy waiting for the toast to be ready. Then finally, we're busy at the traffic light waiting for it to turn green. We arrive at the office in the morning and we're busy waiting for the clock to strike 8 so we can start working. Then we're busy waiting for tea time, busy waiting for lunch, busy waiting for the end of the day so we can go home and sit in front of the television, busy waiting for our favorite program. And then finally, before the weather is given at the end of the news, if they still do that today, we nod off to sleep just at the critical moment that we've been busy waiting for the entire day. Of course, then we head off to bed and we lie in bed and we're busy waiting to fall asleep, only to repeat the process in the new day. If I looked at the word be for busy, I think that people use the word busy to just blame something or someone for their inavailability. Do you know that when you are engaged with your purpose, you never have to tell anyone you're busy because they can see that you are engaged? If I am busy on a phone call, I don't have to tell somebody I'm busy on a phone call. They can see I'm on a phone call. In fact, I don't have to say I'm busy on a phone call. I can just say I'm on a phone call. I am cooking supper. I'm working in the garden. I don't need to declare the word busy before any of those things. I think you're either the bull or you're full of bull when you declare that you are too busy. And sadly, the latter part might be the truth. Because there are times when I've used the word or the words I'm too busy just because I was actually too lazy and I didn't want to state the truth. So is busyness something to blame? Is it perhaps keeping you from engaging in the things that are important? I think of the fact that we're doing our 23rd talk this evening, 23 weeks in a row. And the question is, how many people have been too busy to participate? I looked at the letter U, and you know, the kind of things that I thought about is that maybe people are so busy under the circumstances that they're operating in the rain and the fog and the clouds and all of the negativity that surrounds them, that they haven't risen above the circumstances to see the fact that the sun is shining and the future looks bright. But as I was thinking about that particular idea of being under the circumstances, there was an interesting word that popped into my mind. And that was the word usurp. And I, you know, being the English buff that I am, I had to go and look that up and see, what does this word actually mean? I've heard it before. And it talks about the word commandeer, the word to take, to seize. And I'm just wondering whether we are not busy doing something where someone else has usurped our dream and our vision. And we are so engaged working for their approval and their acceptance that we have missed our own assignment. So what is it that you are underway with in your life? What is unraveling if we look into the future based on the things that are keeping you busy? What unlimited potential have you unlocked with the things that you are engaged in right now? Or could we declare that all that you have done today is breathe your piece or your bit of oxygen and exhaled sufficient for the tree to grow? Has someone perhaps, or has something perhaps, usurped your vision, stolen your birthright? Let's think about that. And then, of course, I thought about Heather, and I was thinking about S for psychology. And I see Amelia has recognized. You know, I would have been right there when the teacher said S for psychology. I would have been number one to say yes. But of course, when I think about psychology, I think about the words that Peter and I spoke about this morning, and we've spoken about many times, and that is these two words of success versus significance. I think many people are very busy striving to be successful. They're striving for status. They're striving to be someone when in fact they are already a unique masterpiece that's never before been created. But they've set that aside to strive for something else. You know, success is inside the circle. Significance is beyond. Success is limited. Significance is unlimited. Success can be measured. Significance cannot be measured. So What have you been busy with today? What have you been busy with this week? If you have been truly busy in your purpose, there's no need to declare it, because people will see that you are on the scene and you have shown up and you are doing what you were born to do. We cannot finish this talk without bringing up the letter Y. And the letter Y simply is a question for me and for you tonight. And that is, what are you saying yes to? Because the things that you are busy with are the things that you have said yes to. Are you saying yes to the things of purpose? Are you saying yes to the vision that has been placed in your heart? Or are you saying yes to someone else's vision? Miles Monroe says this. He says, where purpose is not known, abuse is inevitable. I was also reminded that life without purpose is death. So if we are saying yes to something that is not aligned with our purpose, we are in fact saying no to life. We are saying no to the thing that ignites us inside. I hope that sharing these thoughts with you in this short time that we have together is going to inspire you to eradicate or to remove the word busy from your vocabulary. And I want to simply state the facts. And when I say I am working on or I am engaged in, I don't need to preface that with the word busy. If I use the word busy, in most cases, I'm not. What's interesting is that a lot of people connect with me from time to time, and very often they will begin their engagement with me by saying, I know that you are a busy person. I want to tell you that is an incorrect assumption when it comes to their interpretation of busyness. They think because I'm on purpose, I am so overloaded with things to do that it's not possible for me to listen here or attend to their email or request. But it's also the evidence of something that they use always to excuse their lack of engagement in life. So tonight, remember that purpose is life. And if we fail to say yes to purpose, if we fail to connect with passion, any form of busyness leads simply to death. And the only thing that we are really doing is being busy breathing or busy with those heartbeats. I'm asking myself, in fact, I'm saying to myself, Glenn, the time of using I am too busy is over. I'm going to be fully and completely engaged in that which I'm called to do. You know that so many people today do not have a master action plan for their life. And if you are one of those people who really would like to get clear direction, put together a plan that's going to enable you to not only discover, but fulfill your purpose, then the place to start is with Map for Life Begin. Inside of here are tried and proven methodologies that will help you to move from where you are to where you want to be. Every single one of us should have a master action plan for our life. So I'd encourage you not only to get a copy of this tool for yourself if you are a first-time user, but why not share it with others? Give it to them as a gift. Allow them to really begin to map their life and make a purposeful difference.